Donko abo Costa Television na manka for more the Donko kasebo Costa Television so na medzebra we na nsemi na enwabiri dobidi mu akotiri bin there amarga na wabakosem no emfi papa edunum anan na mbiri bia abasen wutu abanugui na wo hwe there ye bokoye wa amarga na abakosem Damara so na wati afutu ama ejanom enanom afardom de se bibia ne yer bokoye ya oyem afarfunara do de wotu hanom na wogya wonado pi wode hwe won adwuma ne yeye amape na zechi Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman akaya daye da manuanom ebusuafa wowo ankafo maximum prisons wensiwara odebisu da akọ hona wayer oye adwiri yarba ofi wonu so odi bi kama enuanom a woye wonyimpediem de etiu ana emum no so odi dam adoye ni bi odokro ho etebusafo eyi na nsem bi a oka won ene nwabiri modere bosom de donkor kasebo Costa Television nsem no be odo no akoye ya ndase sonko mun yedeba ma dise gift shop asoye waja tum de obobo ma webusia na yankofan abam ye impo enuadan edipi oni de wodin dama mama ana abukwakwata nam wasai ho na waso akache ama ebusiafo ne bi damara na National Petroleum Authority NPA de bomode na yusu gas amifio ayedin ayeboko ayasumje dama obi biara ejeba ye damra boni ejibar ma ebusiaru be ye bi edide gasa no de use edwa kwada we mata na nebusia yenhye ensam na asebe ma ba from kitikeku ASORBA KOFI ESSUMAN afi yanje ber na yanje ensam numu nchechum wo afi apim ahakono edusan ebien wo oye sanda bosom ne da otodo de baasa wo manga na abokosem no soja ban huriginai na utu abana watonsa ana wode kokobeti akwato aba wada man utu gui da won prinde biara da ma ba no nkodo ontena wo kesibra obokwa akwato aba osande ususu da aba na wato aba man mo biginai abanre nyam botibe mufa wowo oman gananum onni sentranye de omanum ayaden bibia ekotobia wa ayaden sika yinkofo nkotokum ami nso wobonumpo abaya semi da mohon edibana obedi ayaden tandama shadara nkodo wo oye oman gana wa afim pime bien mesra wa afi apim ahakuru eduson ebien 1972 wadam kuwa otedam no opeyina ono ginan de share oye asojafo wona bambo dwumesam de de obegina na wedire mu dwuma atene wetu ma ban nagun oni lieutenant colonel oye Kofi Achampon mesam nyo kutu Achampon onu na ogina de mo ti biaran oboyire wetu aban nagu na wa makwan mesojafa abohwa abanan amantutu ma pa akorobo nkofo nyu won ediban wan ediban edi non ka bande obo wonsa no anada biada bukwa kare la sulala bukwa ka pache wansana wenye ediban edi inti lieutenant colonel kutu Achampon ginai na oyini penfu utu abanugui wieyin wakwa oya National Television na ukigina do katina do kasadi nsem tugwa sentra wetu da man mo na kona wafado na udutu da ma abanugui no amadami na watase na wenwo na yadwene wa makwan na webu oman Ghana dembre oti inti yebu yekompo na yekwhwa emfi pop edunum anan 54 years yi ena de mensem oterem okrodo wo oman Ghana na yenkwonkwohwe lieutenant colonel oye kutu Achampon abro to abanugo wie no ode nsem tugwa nkite ne nsem a okay ne bi Festus.
The government is a military government which will rule with advice from certain eminent civilians in the country. I would like to emphasize immediately that this coup was not initiated by the armed forces merely to satisfy our selfish ends. As I said in my earlier broadcasts, the takeover was occasioned principally by the hypocrisy of the Bouzia regime, coupled with the inefficient management by that regime of our economy. The malpractices which existed before the 1966 coup are still with us, and there was no prospect of seeing an end of them. Matters got steadily worse, especially in the economic field, and it became obvious that the Bouzia government had no clue as to how to arrest the position. Yes. In simple terms, we are almost like a nation at war without an external enemy. The National Redemption Council has therefore decided to place the economy of Ghana on a war footing. We are soldiers. We know one way of dealing with crisis situations, and that is action. I want to ensure the nation that we shall spare no effort, and no sacrifice will be too great for us in this gigantic task of winning a great economic war.
It's a Lieutenant Colonel Oya Kutu a champion. Bra otu abanugu wiyin nsama ne bra otodebie odo kotugwa onin ono so na oya Dr. Abrifa Bouzia na ban na onu kutu a champion oya soja yin oyine soja afon ana asoja fori yakor na wutu abanugu yi enfi papa edunum anan 54 years onin da yede donkro kasebwe yede bra humi ebusa yantiado na yedemwara yegina oya nkran anatema asoye tama apolisifo de katai epe agbanu achirem ndaya achirem de inde ba sente bare wona probo aworbo na wodere hwede ba mo sonkon be yedwuma wo oman Ghana menu aprabon de hun ekupem wo oya tama highway akachi menyin bena wo hwehwe de wudi ndurban no hugwa onan de ehina wodem wa hwehwe oya ndurban na wa passer atechira boba cars ebien papa ena ni nalo ogum asama kat ya police payina ohwe tamado onye amenso yina kasa oni ASP dede azaposu ena nensese da maka ya ase na asama odika rekan de tama police fo akachi oye nkofa ususure wudindurman na wakekani na bom no passer oye apem ahasia onyi de basa 1613 passes ena wa chechira ususure wodro ko akai ndurman wo busumala yewomi ne da otodudu oye kwantempana ifitama ediko oye afrawo from manto mechavota region ena dam entenu duri wo polisifo wo ba anoma wo ba maden ye dam edwuma ni na busuma yomi ne da otodu biako anufa mechabra debien aba apawo sima edonanum 1245 ena apolisifo hunde kase bie na akuye Toyota oye Highlander na shanso ambaye GS 13 GS 2013 ena ekoso oye Black Mitsubishi Pajero no so na shanso ambaye GC 422 da maka se bieni waraban otoba ana president toba wo fra ho boko we hunu ginan umbem na ehena ojinkana oye Toyota Highlander no abranta no okitai wo friend Isaac Odai wejimfi edosan ibasa damara na kwame menu ono so no okita pajero no so wejimfi edosia akono 39 years na 33 the men nanimi na okita dam hena otiraman a police fu wasaman de won wi antoto anu na ugbe ka anu man ena dama boaba wa checheren na ogu hianum wote hu bisa ndamade na wonan kise wontu mgbe won ananka ada ogwom woda wodo suma hon na wona de suma won wote anu hwe ya ena oye ndurugban a yususu anayere ka yebeka na oye wi India hem no wa pass na mana wodi fi oye aflawo water region na wazir kwatama a police fu nse esu hunu police fu a wo watama ka ta wudi pe agba no wasaman de oguru wa ya asem no muhwehwem na mum de manuanu be na ye bahunu diride wo wa police fu wona asɔye a wonyo be ye nsam nchechirum anansem bisa ahoro akwado iyinti police fu rikyerem no de sepondo de wadi dama passer no fa bi wodro ko oye wona asɔye a wo ye hwehwem hwe de se do ye ndurugban de obohun na mom wona police no pempe abutu wajatum na wa case de enuanu bedu na nsaka wona wudi ndurugban no gwanti wache won na wonwuresie wo ya asem no mu hwehwem katen na no ASP the day zapasu medase ono na nsese kate ya sa oda ma mention ono so no ya mention kasa wo police fo wona asɔye wo oye tama ebusha yache donkwe kasebondo na ikijina commander edina egwa february mensinu mu metre KEEA impanu crow elmina ana edina fayi kweja oda edina afafri na wona no nana kwenu oda futu oda ma oye ejanum afafo de ndiribo na wodukọ oye apoye waka nkofo da hwa woye da onsam fata wo enupum nkofo da hwa woye ntono na asemanye de yewura fifufuru ya sha fifufrase mbra obeye ma apoye obudimu mbra obeye ma afredwuma no beda akono ma ebinim so do won wa hyemen otija afredam na de won kodo won bo hon ana afredam na won bo won no won fa hye bra obeye ma afredwuma be fa ntempefra okodo de nsam de tugwa na ototo esa blan onu ya na chimpo da banase de wabo won wa afifu afidado na abasenu kwa no nzema bia won hie bia no abanda ba won ntafi so wa hyase wa saba ne de abano kodo nya da oyemfa mo won na won so won afam di bia obeye na wode bobo ma afredwuma afa ntempe fran wode bobo na kwenu ne nsama okay ne bi
afredwuma no atete kakra yin wo ma na ofan de ye na muhu na nam so da bia jama yami na wa boni wiade na wa boni na megupuni sa fie na ma ode yin no yenya na ma ode yin ona na ye bo ho mpa de yami ba ya adoma bia na mbaba ma yen ye bi na eje tutu ye ko yen ye bi so eja hwe ma from school afi so ye patro no so no oba me ye chema frodom no mo oje kopu ja ya sha fufufrasi na ya sha fufufrasi na ye hwe na ya mpanyimfo so ye mo ote o patro oje mmom ahamu gwo no doso nte ya won fa kakran yi won fa nkan yan ho patro no oba ya sha fufufrasi na ye hwe won kwan de me no nkan no oje kakra ba kan yan ho ana won fa nkan yan won na ye hwe mpanyimfo no kwan o ye mpanyimfo na wode patro na ye hawa o ma na oje kakra ba kan ye patro no oba sabana ya sha fufufrasi ma ye hwe me ni mpanyimfo no kan ma na esi nimpa de ya do so sampa na titi epono yiduma we bla epono umbe anada nsunu mbu first ninkin nsunu ba wala kwama anaso awo no obapuni ma agi light ko na education ma anamla la on ba light no on light no pa obogwa no akọ nsunu mbu ya na nsunu ma ayetum nsoma ihu anam no ntadam so na ma won so no ayi bi kan na ma wa wonu no busume ba asa mawo wonu no busume ba asa mawo wonu no busume kol mawo wonu no busume kol o se da busume nkoku do ebien ono ya afi na second na ma wo wunu busume ba sa ana ma wo busume ba sa abia ment na afi ono ma wo na okaji na oje kan de ho August busum ku September busum ku October nse wa be bia kokon busum wa be bia ku busum wa be bia ku busum ebi abaka na wa be bia ku busume bia na busume ba se be oboa se be ko be jim tum so nka fan dictionary ya fan dictionary na ihu nda mamarka no abaka na ko trodo na mamarka trodo ma wo den sunu mgbe nse ekopina ihu na mo nse ihu na mo no on no ma yagi light no yagi koma yagi kashema ya me ya aduma kakra ba ho a yitumi yato na yin bi na yagi bobɔ hwe yemba wo school yagi bi su yagi wefie mfi be ba se bi o abasene ko na na pono wotu punum na megi de aban foforo be no why o yen sisa wom ma hawa mfi be ba se wa abasene ko na yete no afi an yi yem face dam ho no ntame chim modem sabe o ta feche mpanyimfu na wo bu manala wo ho ntegi ye nisu ana ya adesua de agikoto anim na wote yisufra ara yintum yan hyambra en fanka mempanyimfu nimom ya ge ha koto ho do de mom aprimo montum wotuma ye bre ana won ndam mahen ana won ye nsachiri bi wom ona age kompanyimfu a awontu wote ya asem afie apono ntum nipo wo ye nsesa wom ma o ma enso yi anwoto o afoto a meje ma ajanum afrafa nde ehina ya ka maso mko mekabi there say ya wodunu ibinu wodun durban woji kopum dynamite carbal DDT ndurban woji kopum ma o manam no so yini tira do olba enda na say ama bi no kopum ka fa na man be ya ade chie kwala ena nam no wa yi wefipunim o se na ma me ya fa ba ma manko school ma mususu apokon na mi di ti no olba anam ni tumi ya fa na nkaka akra ebe da pen opo na ekọ yin nkaka akra yin nkaka akra yin no na mndurugban na ye ja fam ye puduma no nti o manam no yin tira ma sande enipu mo men ye bia ade che kwala 9 akwa yin nem ni bi na adwuma na kawa na olibechi yo nti afoto mi ma munuanam afadom no o men hina ya fa kure ya fa adweno kure ni ensesa na ndurugban na ye jikopum no ehina ya ensesa ma nam na oba ehina yen nkaka na edidi dada oyesin edidi proku ma futu kakra maji mamunu anum afrafo ni ade seda maji ma aban ana no nkofo hwe premise de de premise no oba na mmom odo woje kakra woje kan ho odo woje kakra kan ho na fi so ihia adboard motors ana mboa netis ona yesra bande afi omombodnala oya adboard motor ana netis no omombodno mi bimbla na mfumuso afrafo ya mfi abane de so ba won ton de ma nkwankro woton no wotso do man nti na yesra ban omombodno ma efi na mbo no ombla na wotso do man me ntuma afrafo yin bi na ye fi ndi yidma nsra ya gisra ban na awon hwe petrol de ni
nana kwenu onu ya apofihina owo oye elmina ana edina ono no komotwetwe wafin na de sede na yekwhwen ebusia ye chedon kro kasebondo wo Coastal Television na idabra wa Ghana omampe inezuechi oye Professor J Nana Opoku Ajiman finfimantom deshi commander deshi kronkronkron odensam ena nesika ne nzama ahorwa odubwa masabiwa ibinu begina wonnado na wehu hiya de bible nasema kan da medefiaden akasram meyaren abohwam da mehia be no edemaman ono na chada mpa oniodo owo abrabo na asetenam na amapenye zechiri ade da menzama bebre ahoro ni na dam oda kama oye ankafo maximum prisons mpemfa woda na wonje no mfa nhwe enuanom na wodefiaden wona edidisam na won akwana ba na abra wode ndama otrem woderema no owura kakra yari ono no ogina omampe yezechi na nemu finfimanto ma ha na ode ndama otrem wode ma prison officers wo oye ankafo maximum prisons na yenhwe nkomotwetwe a okrodo wo ankafo maximum prisons abra owura kakra yari ole dan ndama no oda mampanyimfo.
I'm here this afternoon to represent the Vice President. As usual, you all know that almost every year she's been doing such donations to the institution here. Today, unfortunately, for equally important assignment nationwide, she couldn't come. Therefore, she's mandated me to come and present these items to the prison's officers and staff and the inmates. The items here you see included a rice of 100 bags, sugar 7 bags, mackerel 8 boxes, oil 25 liters, 10 tomatoes 2 boxes, bread 3 baskets, gari 3 sacks, corn 3 sacks, beans 2 sacks, cassava 4 sacks, palm oil 4 gallons, palm nut 2 sacks, sachet water 200 bags, bottled water 30 packs, and then oranges. Indeed, this is just a token. Madam believes that the nutritional values of people is very, very important. Therefore, she wants to support the inmate and management here with these few items. That's why we are here. So here you have the items. Yes.
Thank you.
Na owa kakayari the Ndaman ordinate ma oye ankafo maximum prisons deputy regional director oye owa Joseph Asabe na so ogina ne mpanyifo na name na the aseda sonkon the ma oye omampaye zechi na onye abogofo a wutwa ihye na wode Ndaman the ben ta sede ma wonde ankafo prisons a hawa wo dos papa ayi bohol inso a wo bonum oyasempi baby eduafo na so po dos ama baby a wo won won kɔ hɔ nti wo ye baby fofo mpo da mo wonye mpo ndu baby a ntade srede na o sunday sire da mo man page chire de onko na nsan nkanka ye wonbo bi anadodo biara obi nya pepa da obutum akɔboa ankafo maximum prison wakɔ na wakɔboa owura Joseph Asabe a oye deputy director dema ankafo maximum prisons nsama na so kana asene bi.
We want to say a very big thank you to Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jenopuku, for this humanitarian gesture. We know he does this all the time. We want to appreciate it, and we are so much grateful for what she has been doing for Mother Ghana and Ghana Prison Service. We want to assure Her Excellency that these items will be put into the good use for the benefit of the inmates, not only in the maximum security prison, but also inmates in the other prisons in the complex, i.e. the annex prisons, main camp prison, contagious disease prisons. We are most grateful. We also want to thank the government for always thinking about Ghana Prison Service. We thank them so much for what they've done, what the government has done. The government that Professor Nana Jane is part of. We appreciate the effort so far for what you've been doing for Ghana Prison Service. We are most grateful. We want to take this opportunity to also appeal to other well-meaning Ghanaians, philanthropic organizations, to emulate this shining example of Her Excellency, the Vice President, by always thinking about prisons to support us. The Director General of Prisons has come out with an initiative called Think Prison 360 Degrees, that wherever we are, whatever we are doing, whichever position we are, let at all times think about what we can do to support the Ghana Prison Service, what we can do to support our inmates who are unfortunately found themselves against the laws of Ghana and for that matter are behind bars. What we can do to support them, to help them rehabilitate so that at one point in time they will come out. When they come out to become a good citizens of this country. We have a lot of areas that we want support and partnerships. Industrialization, we want to establish industry so that we can produce things so all the organizations, business people can come to our aid, support so that we together do it. Agri mechanization, we have vast lands, we want to mechanize so that we can also contribute to the food basket of the country. That is one of the vision of the Director General of Prisons. So we want partnerships and business to support us in all these directions. Infrastructure development. If you look at this facility, it is in 2 phases. This is the first phase. The second phase is at the other side. It is supposed to be where we have the workshop, church, and other recreational and rehabilitative programs. It is not completed. Because of that, we are unable to utilize it. Most of the prisoners here are long sentence prisoners, some 100 years, 150 years, 80 years, 70. Because that part is not ready, sometimes they waste, they idle inside. So if we can have support from government and any other person to help us to finish the second phase, it will be very, very much appreciated. Water situation. Sometimes we have water challenges inside. When the water from what Ghana Water Company doesn't flow, it becomes a bit challenging. We have 4 mechanized boreholes inside, but it is still not enough. So we want support to drill more. If we can have 3 or 4 additional ones to go a long way to ease water situation when we have challenge with the Ghana Water Company Limited. In that direction, as I said, we have about 2,000 plus inmates within the complex. We have officers and our families as well. As I said, we want to go into mineral water manufacturing production. We have a site here. So somebody, you need people to come and support us, to partner us, to support us to have it done. When we're able to do it, with water for drinking, for these 2,000 inmates will also be solved partially. If I have to mention the list, it goes on and on. So we thank you so very much for this humanitarian gesture. Our appreciation once again, Excellency, the Vice President.
Na adichadini na no wan fancy oye ankafo maximum prison senkoten watra wona bom na okupe mu oye ankafo psychiatric hospital na tenuanum a wenya adwene yarba so wono so oda chadini bi odukupe mu ho na yenhwe da osi wo eho so.
Presidential staff at the Office of the Vice President. I'm here this afternoon to present these items on behalf of the Vice President. As you know, the Vice President has been a friend of this institution for a very long time, but unfortunately, a national assignment of equal importance has taken her out this afternoon, hence my presence here. Indeed, these items are here just to support your cause at this place. The items included rice, 50 bags, sugar, 5 sacks, mackerel, 5 boxes, oil, 25 liters, 3 gallons, tin tomatoes, 2 boxes, bread, 1 basket, sanitary towel, sachet water, 100 bags, bottled water, 30 packs, and then oranges. Indeed, this is just a token, just to support your cause, because she believes that there's the need for her to support at least the vulnerable in society. That's why we are here this afternoon.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, I think the Honorable deserves a round of applause. I think, Honorable, on behalf of myself, the management of Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital, staff and even patients at large, we want to extend our sincere appreciations to Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and your good selves, and all the people who are here today for making this possible. Indeed, the Vice President has been a friend of Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital over the years, way before she even became the Vice President. I believe that it is because intrinsically she is a good person, and she took on this particular cause and was coming here on yearly basis to still donate to us, even when she was in opposition, when she was not in a place of power. And so we just look at that gesture and we believe that it's because she's just a good person. In fact, last year, and as it stands now, Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital is still celebrating 60 years anniversary. And as part of our grand endeavor, we invited her to be our special guest of honor. Even though our invitation went very, very late, because of the kind of heart and enthusiasm she has towards the things of Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital, she made sure that the event was a success by appointing someone to represent her, even when she was out of the country. I think she deserves a big round of applause for that as well. Today, we are privileged receiving this particular gift, and we know that it will not be the end of it. She will continue to support us, and we will also continue to pray for her that she should live longer and continue to remain a friend of this particular institution. But then, Honorable, we have a few challenges as a hospital, a few things that bedevil us as Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital, which we want to use this particular avenue to send word to Her Excellency to come to our aid and help us to resolve them. There are a lot of them, but there are three things which are outstanding currently. The first one is that this particular land that we occupy was secured by the first president of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. But as we speak now, the vision of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is almost being lost. And what we have is individuals encroaching upon the lands that belong to the government. Land that can be used for expansion of healthcare services within this particular sub-region. Individuals are taking over them, and this is posing serious security risk to the staff and the patients alike. To the extent that we have now even a filling station that is very close to the hospital. And this is a public health situation that needs urgent attention. The second one among them is the poor road network within the hospital premises. I'm sure, Honorable, you have had a taste of it as you came into the hospital. The road infrastructure is in a very bad state, and we offer emergency services over here, including maternity services. And sometimes it is it's appalling and it's heartbreaking to see pregnant women being driven on this rough road to the place of delivery. And so we will plead with her high office to put in a way that the big push agenda, just 2 kilometers of it, for Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital. We know that it is something that she can do. And we know that Ankafo Psychiatric Hospital is part of the country and on the heart of the president of Ghana. He's thinking about non-communicable diseases. As a hospital, we have just one vehicle that is used to run all our official duties. We know this one is something very little for Her Excellency to execute. And so we will plead with you that kindly send word on our behalf that at least we can get a good, 4x4 car and a bus to carry us around as staff of the hospital to do our stuff. So I won't talk too much. I believe that we'll follow it up with a letter so that Her Excellency will have it pasted on her board. I know she has a board for us. Yeah, that's why she never forgets us. So we'll say again, thank you so much for this wonderful donation and visits to us. God richly bless you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Doc. In response to that, I will advise that when it comes to the question of the encroachment, immediately, as early as possible, try and reach your regional director of health so that 2 of you can go and see the regional minister, just to start it, to be able to start talking about the encroachment. I think that's very, very important. Besides that, all the things that you said, please document them and then give a copy to the Vice President's office. Even though when I go, I will speak. but I prefer you do that one. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Na Ghana Oba Payin Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman na chada odo krai no wanso oye psychiatric hospital wala osane so tra na bom du kupe mu oye Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind nata enuanom a won so wedidam wo honi mpodiem won so ode achada otedam ne bi ode kosomon na yen hweda eho so achaden mokowie.
Good afternoon to all of you here this afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Kakrayale, a presidential staffer at the Office of the Vice President. I'm here this afternoon on behalf of the Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. In fact, she should have been here herself, but for equally important national assignment, she couldn't make it. Hence, my presence here. My mission is just simple, is to present these food items on behalf of the Vice President to the deaf and hearing challenged people. So, madam, the items as you see them here include rice 50 bags, sugar 4 sacks, mackerel 3 boxes, oil 25 liters 3 gallons, tin tomatoes 2 boxes, eggs 12 crates, bread 1 bucket, sanitary towel 30 boxes, sachet water 100 bags, bottled water 30 packs, pineapples 2 baskets, oranges 3 sacks, and exercise books 10 boxes. Wow. Yeah.
Clapping should be better than that.
So, on behalf of Madam, I hand over this to you this afternoon. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think we are done.
You have to say thank you.
So thank you.
Yeah, you have to. So, Mr. Kakra Yali, the presidential staffer from the Office of Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman. Since you are standing in her legs, when you go, kindly use your mouth to tell her that we in Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind are very grateful.
Okay.
Very, very grateful. I mean, 50 bags of rice, 4 bags of sugar, mackerel, tin tomatoes. This is a whole meal. Yeah. We just need a pot and then we are good to go. Yeah.
Next time I'll bring your pot.
To drink. Next time you bring a pot, I'll be very grateful. And especially for our girls.
Yeah.
You can see that we were supposed to reopen yesterday.
Yeah.
But because of the special needs of the parents with these children, they struggle to come to school. So that's why you don't have a lot of students. If not, we should be having our students a full section.
Okay.
So when you get there, tell her that we are very grateful. Okay. This is baffling, honestly. It is baffling. We wanted to see her beautiful face, like I said up there, but it's unfortunate Auntie Nana couldn't come. I personally have missed her because she was my hall warden.
Oh, okay.
And I worked with her as her welfare secretary, so I wanted to see her. Okay. I haven't seen her in a long while. So we are grateful, but we have a letter for her.
Okay.
So maybe you will have to make you a courier of that letter.
Okay.
We have a list of things we wanted to talk to her about.
Okay.
So just in case you get it to her. If it doesn't get there, then I'll come to you in Accra.
It will.
And then I'll ask why it didn't get there.
It will.
Uncle Kwamina, we have spoken already.
Yes, we have.
MC, we have spoken. I've told you that the environment is not disability friendly at all. So our roads, at least if nothing can be done, something should be done for our roads so that we can be fine. But I know we are going to eat and sleep well and be able to learn with all these things. It's a promise. The students will have very good use of it. We are going to use it to supplement what the government has given. At this time, fortunately, the government has provided our feeding grant already.
Oh.
So better. So we are just going to add. So if we were taking the grant says we should take 1 bag, we'll just calculate this, look at the number of weeks and add on. And you know, one of the problems with these, some of these students is that some of them never get satisfied when they eat. Okay. So no matter how the big chunk of food you give them, they still get angry.
Okay.
So we hope that this addition will help to make our lives better. We are grateful and kindly wish her Afishapa on our behalf. Tell her that we wish her God's blessing and everybody in the governance. We are wishing you God's blessing so that you will touch our hearts, touch our needs, so that we can be happy in Ghana and we don't run away from Ghana. Thank you for coming and God richly bless you. We are grateful.
Thank you. Your letter will run as fast as the speed of light.
Thank you.
Iti oba pain oye Ghana babesia otikana wabaye amampeye zechi Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimanada ya okaye dema nanum ahoro ana edwumaku basa wowo ogwaha honomboa ono mfanyin na busuafo yedebra home nodo so na yebegina na yede donkore kasebo na no yede aba ewieye aseda papa bi wo ho a yede baba oye desire gift shop ositade na charge ena onye National Petroleum Authority NPA osi use gas edwumaku benu wona dawoma na nwabire mede donkore kasebo Coastal Television mede brahum aseda bi nkoma anka ben ono so no chinchi befini na checha na menya bobo ano menya bre na da jere mede brawe aba from kitikeku ASORBA KOFI ESSUMAN mo nyina mo na hwa ahenwa abraw enyado no yenda ne so ye wono chena